Hey folks, it's Nick Granville. So I thought I'd just talk about the Super Bowl today from my perspective. I'm a guitar player in Wellington, New Zealand. I play professionally. This is what I do. I've done some high profile gigs and I've done some little club gigs and everything in between. So I thought, I'd just give a musician's perspective and sort of from another part of the world, not the US, and for example. So Usher, and he had H.E.R. or H.E.R. playing with him as well. I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was really great. Now, I know some people disagree. I don't think Usher is really the kind of artist that's targeted at me. I don't really know his music. I know a couple of tunes, which maybe I've heard on the radio, but that's about it. But I think that it hit the point it was meant to hit. Right? He really is a 90s artist. That's when he was biggest. And I think that, there's a lot of appetite for throwback music now. Look at The Weeknd, look at Dua Lipa, right? They're essentially two of the biggest artists from last year, 2023, and they're doing what sounds like 90s kind of funk, disco, synth-driven music. Do you know what I mean? And that's exactly what Usher does. Now, H.E.R., I thought she was great. I thought she performed really well. She clearly wasn't playing the guitar solo, but that's okay. I mean, for me, it's like the important thing was there was a guitar solo in the song, right? A lot of modern pop now doesn't have guitar in it, and I think it's a real shame. This is such a great instrument. Why, let's have more of it in music. I guess maybe it's seen as a rock instrument, and so guitar's taking a back step nowadays. I don't know, but it was nice to see a guitar solo. I wasn't expecting that at all, and in doubly, I wasn't expecting a female guitarist. There's so few females that play guitar nowadays, or ever, and I think it's a real shame. If I look at my analytics on YouTube, it's all dudes pretty much, right? Now, I'm not intending it that way. I put stuff out there. It's open to whoever wants to watch it. But I guess the vast majority of people who play guitar, this instrument, are guys, And so to have a positive female role model like that come out and play that ripping solo, even though it was mimed, I'm sure she played it in the studio, I thought was a pretty cool thing. So I'd like to see more of that kind of thing. The whole show was really great. There was the roller skating and the dancing and the brass band, and it kicked ass, really, to be honest. It's not to my taste. It's not meant to me. But I remember talking to my 14-year-old daughter about it, and I said, did you know that Usher's doing the halftime at the Super Bowl? And she said, yeah, I love Usher. And I thought, that's interesting, because that's probably who it's targeted at, you know what I mean? Anyone from, say, 10 through to 30, and here's me in my mid-40s. I still enjoyed it, but it's not targeted at me. I mean, is it the best one I've seen? No, it's not even close to like Prince on there, or Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson won the Super Bowl. I mean, it was crazy. Or Bruno Mars, or I watch all of them. Here in New Zealand, we don't really have the Super Bowl that much. It's not a big thing here. I mean, I went on YouTube to find the halftime, because I think the Super Bowl's even shown on TV here. Maybe it is, but it's not a sport that we do. We're really a rugby nation, is our big sport, more so than NFL. I didn't know many of his tunes. I was surprised to see Alicia Keys there. I thought she was great. I thought she was singing live. I thought Usher was singing live, There were some bits he did that sounded natural. They didn't sound like they'd been auto-tuned. Now, had it been a pre-record, they probably would have auto-tuned it, right? And, sort of smoothed out all the edges, but it sounded raw and live. And I appreciated that from him. I thought that was cool, and I think Alicia Keys, same deal, right? So the thing for me is, like, if they're going to sing it live, or at least parts of it, then I thought H.E.R. could have played it live too. She's a good guitar player. She could have done that, Maybe it's a risk that there's a 2% chance she's going to get it wrong or make a mistake or whatever. Who cares? You know what I mean? That's the thing of live music. So I'd rather she played it. The fact she didn't, whatever. It's not about me. And the thing is, it's not even about the halftime sport, halftime music. People think it is. A lot of musicians like me and people my generation tend to think it's all about that halftime thing. It's not. It's a sports game, all right? And the music in the middle is literally entertainment until the game starts again. That's all it is. And a lot of people that are at those sports probably don't even care about the halftime music. It's just something that's there to entertain them. So that's sort of a few of my thoughts. I thought it was great. If you disagree, leave your comment below, and I will address it. If you've got a strong point, I'm happy to debate it, or if you think you can change my mind about this, that's cool. If you agree with me, let me know too. I think, more guitar and to getting more. I'll say that again. I think more guitar, getting on TV in front of 100 million people is only a good thing. So, thanks so much for watching. I post to YouTube every day. It's all guitar and music related stuff. Sometimes my thoughts on music, like today. Sometimes some theory, music lesson type stuff, and sometimes just performances. So, hope you dig. If you do, please subscribe and hit the like button and all that kind of carry on. Thanks so much. Cheers, guys.